Hi, my name is Leo Pirani, and this is my Heroic Imagination Project. So, before I get into actually who my hero is, I wanted to discuss some traits that separate a hero from ordinary people. So, first and foremost, they are a role model to others, and the decisions they make can affect the people who look up to them as their hero. And also, they must be willing to go the extra mile to be selfless, and they must do the little things for other people, like complimenting them or holding the door open for a stranger. And finally, a hero must be consistent with his or her actions on a day to day basis and be persistent day in and day out following their morals. So, my hero that I would like to talk about today is actually who I'm pictured with up here to the left of me, and that is my sister. And I will get into her roller coaster ride of a story in the slides to follow. So, my sister was born in 2001 with a very severe brain bleed in her left cerebral hemisphere when I was at the age of 2, and the chances of her surviving infancy were slim to none. Doctors basically concluded that she would need assistance by her side for the rest of her life because of how underdeveloped her cerebral cortex was, and they also said that she would never be able to function as a normal child given her brain function. But that didn't stop my sister from fighting. After Hannah defied the doctor's assumptions regarding her chances to live, she had another task to beat, and that was cerebral palsy. My mother, who is pictured with my sister and my kitten Lily in the picture above, had Hannah doing exercises every day to practice her walking abilities, a task that was easy to many children, but was a whole complete struggle to her. All seemed well after my sister began to function normally as a child, but little did my family know of what was to come. I will actually never forget the date pictured above, December 21st, 2013. It was the first day of Christmas break during my 8th grade year, and my father had 3 tickets to take my sister, myself, and himself to a UC basketball game. The game went by very quickly as UC whooped up on some non conference team, and all three of us got in the car and went home exhausted. And when we got home, we all went our separate ways. And as we were getting ready to go to bed, my sister went up to her room and screamed out for my parents to come in and help her. So basically, the bright and flashing lights from the screens of Fifth Third Arena caused my sister to fall into a seizure, and we called 911 immediately, and she was rushed to Good Sam. After various brain testings, including an EEG, many MRIs and CAT scans, and overnight hospital stays, my sister was finally diagnosed with epilepsy, which completely turned my family upside down. My sister was overwhelmed with dozens of different medications she had to take to inhibit brain activity to lessen the magnitude that a seizure would occur. And this ended up affecting her sleeping, her appetite, her grades, her mental stability, and even her social well being. School has been her biggest struggle as a lack of focus and concentration in the classroom has made attaining good grades a big challenge for her. But she has prevailed recently and is currently a 3.7 GPA student in her high school. So, after all of that, why do I look up to my little sister for being my hero? You know, she may not have been dealt the best hand in life, but she keeps fighting. She has aspirations of being a nurse someday, like myself, which just seems super fitting to me. Her working in a position where at one point in her life she was counting on these people to help save her life gives me strength to put myself in that position to go the extra mile and help make a difference in somebody else's life. She hasn't given up, even after all the different obstacles that she has had to face since she was born, and that's what makes a hero a hero. Somebody who can keep climbing through life, avoiding falling to obstacles by being consistent, doing the little things, being selfless. They all play a huge and equal role, and that's what makes or breaks a hero to me. So, I hope you enjoyed my little story about my sister, and thank you for listening.